January 17th, 2018. I have less than 2 weeks, or about 2 weeks left in Georgia. And I am still obviously in Macon, Georgia. And today was a very interesting, semi-epic day. We had snow. Why is that a big deal? Okay, let me give you some perspective. Georgia in general doesn't really snow, but there are parts of Georgia that snows. Keep in mind, I am not far from Atlanta. You know, the nickname for Atlanta is Hotlanta, right? For a reason. Well, since I've been here, everybody says it never snows, it doesn't snow, you'll be fine here, it's always warm. Hello, we had snow. Last night I was freaking out because I was like, I'm not driving to work in this snow. I'm not driving down country roads. The forecast says it's going to be snow. There's this huge storm going on across the country. North Carolina has had inches of snow. New York, all across the country, we're having tons of snow, as you might know if you live in the US. But I definitely did not expect snow in this area. And when I woke up, the whole place was covered. Much of it is melted. I got my office manager or nurse manager to drive me to work today because I told her I'm not coming into work if I have to drive in the snow, or I'll probably be late. So she decided, okay, I'll pick you up. So that's how I got to work. I just got back. I'm kind of pumped because I got out early, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go to the supermarket. I'll take you to the supermarket with me. I just need some plantain and maybe some couscous. I just want to get out a little bit since I'm out early. But yeah, let me show you. Here you can't really see the snow, so let's go outside. Like I said, much of it is melted, as you can see, but this is pretty epic because this is like the South going crazy because of all this snow. And you know, in the North, this would not be a big deal, but out here, it's a big deal. Everything's shut down. The schools have shut down. Most people didn't go to work today. It's just, it was something, but you should have seen it. It was really beautiful. It was really heavy snow coming down this morning, but now it's really calmed down, so I think I'm ready to go outside. I got my boots on, got my gloves, and yes, let's go. And I know there's some of y'all thinking that doesn't look like a lot of snow, but again, it got warmer and it melted. But yeah, you can see how these cars are covered. So let's go. I'm just so happy to be out of work early while the sun is somewhat, you know, well, it's not really shining, it's kind of overcast, but it's just nice. I'm just happy, and I can't wait to go home, y'all. I can't wait to go home. Can you see the snow up on that building there? I better pay. So we are in the, what I would like to say, predominantly ethnic supermarket. Things here are cheap, and of course you've got a lot of things that aren't good for you right in front. But we're gonna go to the fruits and vegetables because that's where I want to go get me some plantain. Damn, the bananas are all gone. Look at this, 2 lonely bananas left on this whole big table. Oh my God, see, people were freaking out because of the snow. All right, where's my plantain? Right here. So they sell them in these little packs like this. Look, $1.60. That's not bad. $1.60, and this will usually last me the week because I only eat half a plantain. How about some avocado? $1.28 for one. That's not too bad. I mean, avocados in general are expensive just to get one, and these aren't ripe. I think they will need a few days to ripen. So I'll just get one. Alright, what else did I want? I wanted some couscous. So let's find the couscous. If you want something really filling and tons of fiber and antioxidants, cabbage is always good. I like to steam cabbage, shredded cabbage. Add that to a bunch of veggies, and even, you know, it's just nice. Shrimp, I don't really buy shrimp because my kids are allergic, and even though they're not here, I just don't buy it because I don't want to, I don't know, I like eating shrimp out when I go out. I feel fancy. but I don't feel like buying it for myself. And I don't buy these packaged breaded shrimp either. Nothing. I like it fresh. This is how you know you're in a country store, okay? Because you won't find this in many mainstream supermarkets. Country cured picnic hawks. The hell? I think I'll pass. Big time. But this is my favorite aisle here, coming up. The Jamaican and Caribbean. Right up in here. See, they have the Mexican stuff on this side. You got the pots and the pans. You definitely don't see stuff like this in the regular supermarket. The pork skins, which I don't eat, but some people love them. Tortillas. And all the way down there we go to the Jamaican side. And you know you're in the ethnic side, because see, you see brands like Maggi. To all my Nigerian brothers and sisters, yes, we got Maggi here, and Goya. And sugar. Remember sugar like this? I remember seeing sugar like this in Nigeria. Big things of sugar. Rock hard sugar. Honey, mayonnaise, coconut milk. I keep buying tins of coconut milk and planning to make pina colada, but I haven't yet. Kenton at the same time while I'm talking to you. I'm talking to folks watching me. Alright, I'm looking for couscous. That's what I came here for. I see rice, I see cornmeal, I'm looking for couscous. Alright, I got my plantain. Alright, I'll talk to you later, honey. Alright, bye. Okay, I think I found the couscous, but they have so many variations, but I like to get the plain. You get more out of the plain. When you buy them seasoned, you don't get much in the box because they got this other stuff in it, but put your own seasoning. So that's what I want. Sometimes I buy the big tub, but I don't see it here today. They got black-eyed peas. If you started the new year, hopefully you had some black-eyed peas for New Year's. I think that's an ethnic or black rule, I'm not sure. But my Jamaican family does it. And I don't know, do you do it too? Oh my God, it is so cold, so cold. Let me get this car. Let's get my groceries and Lego. I even managed to buy a piece of meat, some beef shank. Right, when the kids were here, I made like oxtail. It was so good, but I didn't film it because I didn't have my camera battery. So anyway, she needs to get out of this cold and go home. There are very few things that I say, you know, eat canned. And one of them for me is canned tuna or canned sardines. I really like them. And they're a good source of calcium and protein. And it's so much easier to digest than, you know, red meat. So it's fast, it's simple, and I'll add it to whatever else I'm eating. Ooh, I got that fried plantain, didn't I? Or I have to fry the plantain in a minute. I just put the other half in the fridge and then slice it up. And of course you see I have my spinach. This is grown in the USA, great, full of fiber, folic acid, iron, so I never forget my vegetables. Always try to have a balanced meal, even if you're by yourself and you have no one to impress but yourself. Do it for yourself. So yeah, I tend to slice the plantain lengthwise. This is how Caribbeans do it versus how Africans do it straight down in the small circles. So we're gonna fry this up. And then I just put this in a pot that I've already got things cooking. And cut off these stalks. And then I'll just throw it in whole, you know? I mean, it's just me. I don't really need to cut it up. It's all going in the same. So my dinner's ready. You can see the sardines, and I have, this is leftover couscous with curry gravy that I made a few days ago. There's my plantain and my blanched spinach, and believe me, it tastes 100 times better than it even looks. And to drink, I think I'm gonna have some almond milk. So that's what this is. I love pouring things in pretty glasses because then it inspires me to actually drink it and to feel good about drinking it. Usually I drink water all day. Like, I'm at my desk between patients drinking warm water all day. So get me that nice big piece of hot sardine, and I put some Jamaican pepper sauce on it. Got that couscous. Get me some of the spinach, and oh my god, so yummy. Two more weeks. This is me at work with my flask, which I almost dropped, and my tea bag. Gotta get that work done. It's Thursday, January 18th, 2018, and it's still got snow outside, and I made this stew. This big ginormous piece of meat. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just said, you know what, I am starving, I'm just gonna put it in a pot, stew it, and then I just threw some broccoli on top. But my star, y'all gotta see this, and excuse my dirty stove. I made some baked potatoes. Doesn't this look super yummy on a cold day? And that's another piece of meat. I just baked it with it. She's gonna have some fun in her. As I spill the sauce, I'm gonna have to cut this because there's no way I'm gonna eat all of this by myself. So I'm using this kitchen knife to cut the meat because I think I will eat half today and half tomorrow. But yum with my potatoes. What did you guys eat today? You wanna see that? That's a good piece of meat. Can you see me? Not today. Look, I didn't film it actually. This was just for Facebook Live. I was playing around and decided to do a smoky eye. What do you think? Not bad, huh? For someone who's not a makeup artist. So yeah, I just used drugstore Walgreens brand or type makeup, nothing fancy, and I thought it came out pretty good. And anyway, I'm wearing my little sweat top. What I did is I just cut the neck wider. It's so much more comfy. I know it's not Christmas, but this is what I feel like wearing. And it's so comfy. So yeah, and on Facebook Live I kind of showed how I make my little ponytail and get this very natural look. Anyway, what's she gonna go do? I think I'm gonna make a sandwich and then take it to work and get some work done so that maybe for once I don't have to go in on a Sunday evening. I mean, I really don't mind, you know, that's what I'm here to do, is work. If I had my kids and husband and the distraction, I definitely would just be doing fun stuff and hanging out with him and them and not wanting to do my work after hours. So, you know, it's kind of like a blessing in disguise, so I don't mind. It looks like a nice day. I think this week coming and tomorrow is probably going to be up to the 60s, so that's really nice. But yeah. Time to go and do what I am procrastinating, which is some work. But yeah, I just wanted to show you my smoky eye game. Come here and go to work, right? And you start off looking fresh and nice, and then by the end of the day you look like tired and dragging. And anyway, I'm getting hungry. I talked to my son Kareem, and I check out what's going on with them at home, and he always asks me to call when I get home. So I speak to them and then I tell them I'm going home, so then they want me to call them when I get home so they know that I'm safe and sound, which is so sweet. But yeah, I'm a little bit tired. So gotta go. Got my water bottle, always drinking while I'm at work. So one of the things about getting older is that you find, like, at least for me, that I'm constantly going to the restroom, constantly. And that's natural for many women once you've had children, but also as you get older, you know, things drop a little bit. So you might get urinary frequency, or overactive bladder, and I choose not to take any medication for it or anything. And I just kind of see it sometimes as a blessing in disguise, because I purposely will drink nonstop while I'm at my desk. That way I'm forced to go to the restroom and not sit for hours, because otherwise I literally would sit in my chair for hours, which is dangerous because then you get blood clots. It's not good for your circulation. You really should get up frequently, at least, oh my God, at least every 2 hours, you know, no more than 2 hours. You should get up and stretch and walk around and move. So for me, drinking and using the restroom is a way to force me to get up and go, because otherwise I would just sit and say, okay, I'll do it the next time. Let me finish this, then I'll get up and go. You know, let me finish, and I never get up and go. But when you gotta go, no pun intended, you gotta go. So anyway, little girl's got to go. Look at my dried flowers on my desk. This is from my husband, and it's still looking good. I mean, you know, they're dry, they're dead roses, but I think the fact that they've kept their shape and color for so long is, you know, beautiful. I love yellow roses. That's my favorite color. It's like I don't even know if I really need my big jacket, or this is what I use as a jacket. I'm not sure because it was really warm today. So, but it's getting late and it's dark outside, so come on, let's go. Turn off the light. Alright, actually it self-locks, yeah. So let's go. I told you it's dark outside. Look at this. I'm the only one here. Oh Lord, you gotta be brave. Seriously, you really gotta be brave, because this is some pitch darkness. Look, and I'm out here by myself. Somebody would say, you know, that's pretty stupid, but I do what's necessary. And it's not just a bad area, to be honest. So anyway, busy intersection, and it's fine, lots of life. But once I turn off this road, this is the road that freaks me the hell out. It's called Tucker Road. It's pure darkness for at least I think about 7-8 minutes. But when I first had to do it, it felt like forever, like really pitch black. Anyway, I'm just waiting on the lights. Okay, here we go. See? It's nothing but pure black. See, I made it back. Home sweet home, through the gates. I always feel like a major sense of relief when I get back. So now I get to call the kids and Kenton and let them know I'm okay, and try to figure out what I want to eat. I don't know, what did I have for lunch? So this is the apartment living. All these units over here, and I'm right here. But I'm not gonna let you see in because it's a mess. Please excuse my messy dresser. I'm not even gonna pan too close, but what I wanted to show you is what you see there on top of my dresser is my tripod. You say tripod? Yes, tripod. This is my makeshift tripod for when I was doing the Facebook Live, because I need the camera to be at my height. So, you know, just use what you have. So I have the Quaker Oats big tub here, then another one, old-fashioned oats, and then I put my Jamaican Moisture shea butter leave-in conditioner on top, and in between that is this nice book, and it works really well. Let me show you. This is what we do. You put it like this, balance, and now when I want to film myself, there you go. It's that simple. I know that's probably real ghetto, right? I really should invest in a proper tripod, but it's not necessary. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to when I get back, going to the dentist and going to get my mammogram and pap smear and all the stuff that I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, maintenance shit.
All the maintenance shit that we're supposed to do at our age. Because it's a lot. And even glasses. I need some new glasses.
Yeah, Carbro Vision's very good.
Right, and Kareem was telling me he needs some new glasses too, because it's been a while since he had glasses. So yeah, it's quite a lot for all of us put together.
Yeah, but yeah, thank God we have. Yeah, like today for Clint and I, we didn't pay anything out of pocket.
Oh wow, cool. Don't waste an old pain pill on your teeth, because if the end of the world comes, you might need that pain pill. So just go take you some Motrin or Tylenol, and you'll be fine.
Alright, I'll go take some.
I wish I was there to rub your back or something. Not that you like your back rubbed. That sounds more like me.
Yeah, you know, but that ain't gonna happen.
Anyway, I'm gonna go eat my ice cream and chocolate chips and watch my YouTube. Yeah, definitely take something for pain and you know, go to bed early.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Definitely gotta do that.
All right. Love you.
Love you. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Here's my strawberry ice cream, as I promised myself, with real strawberries in there. And I'm just gonna add some chocolate chips. Actually, these are like what they call chocolate morsels. It's dark chocolate with like 53% cacao, so rich, dark, real chocolate. Yummy. I'm so happy to finally have a laptop. And as you can see, it's Saturday, January 20th. Let's see, how many views? To have over 89,000 views. That's almost 100,000 views on one video. That's pretty darn awesome. And I get mostly positive comments from people, questions about the recipe, and so many people have sent me pictures of their cakes and telling me how awesome their cake turned out, and many have used it or planning to use it for wedding cakes. So it's so awesome, you know, that YouTube and social media can do that. And then I get so many comments, positive comments about, you know, my family, and it's cool, especially when you're lonely and you're out here with nobody to talk to. I'm so silly. But yeah, let me see. For example, my one message is like, hey, congratulations to the graduate. I'm a little late, but I just came upon this post now. I think this is a lady by the name of Miss Rossi, and shout out to Miss Rossi because she leaves me tons of messages, which I really love. Here's one on my wig video, and she's like, I'm so impressed, girl, you did that, you can do everything well. Or the video. Good night, folks. I look a hot mess. Okay, look at my eyes. They look horrible. What's going on? My eyelids are like puffy, and anyway, I was crying watching, I don't know, I don't even remember what I was watching, but I was crying. And so then my makeup started to run, and then I peeled off the lashes, and then I tried to take a tissue and wipe my eyes, and this is the result. So this is why I really don't wear eyelashes frequently. probably, I can count the amount of times that I have applied lashes, because me and this eyelash glue, no matter what, we just can't seem to, no pun intended, we just don't seem to bond. Even though, let me show you, I use this one. This is the Kiss adhesive, contact lens friendly, and no formaldehyde, because it was very, very clear to me that the ones with formaldehyde, totally allergic. My eyes would just swell up and burn and run. So this, I would say, did not really irritate my eyes, only when I was, I think, crying and trying to take off my lashes, that kind of got irritated. So I don't really think it's the eyelash glue. But, you know, there's a reason I don't wear too much makeup. I mean, I love makeup, but sometimes you can do the most and be a little too extra. Anyway, I'm going to bed, and hopefully tomorrow I will look a lot better and be rested. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye. Morning. Sunday morning, and my routine is usually I sleep in. Slept in, feeling refreshed. I usually start my day watching or listening to Oprah's Super Soul. She's definitely one of my biggest role models and inspiration. So I was listening to her, and she actually had on RuPaul as a guest. And yeah, so that was nice way to start my day. And then I look at my crusty hair. As you can see, it's all dry and kind of shrunken. It gets into these little clumps. Especially with the dry heat on. You know, I have heat on in the apartment. So I'm going to be washing and moisturizing my hair. I might just kind of do a kind of moisturizing, not really wash today, because I recently washed my hair already. So in this bottle, all I have is warm water. And our hair loves water. So a good spritz. And I love how my hair comes alive and full. See, it forms these like tight tendrils pretty much, yeah, on its own. But nice warm water will loosen up the strands and soften them. Shea Moisture, Jamaican black castor oil. Got these nasty little strands in here. Let's show you. So it's nice and creamy. And I will put that all over my hair. It absorbs better when my hair is already damp. And then I will later style my hair for work. You know, obviously I don't go to work like this, or else this would be kind of scary. Doctor crazy. Yeah, I can usually put it in a ponytail, but of course right now there's a lot of shrinkage that we have to deal with. But I just love how the texture changes, you know. Which I also wanted to show you that I also take a multivitamin. I didn't always, but lately I really like these because they taste like candy. Multi-Omega Adult Gummies made by Nature's Made. So, yum, yum, yum. Actually, you're supposed to have 2 gummies. And look how much vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, all the stuff that I need. So, yeah, I really like these. My hubby got them for me. They're delicious. Even though that's not a reason to take your vitamins, because they're delicious, but if they're delicious, it helps. See, I really did make it to the gym. It's never too late to get your shit together, right? Oh God, I gotta get rid of this Okay, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is my favorite machine right here. They've got free weights. I never use it. I feel like I'm not at that level quite yet, and I need maybe a personal trainer. But I always like fantasize about having buff muscles as a woman. I really think it's sexy for a woman to have muscles. Not, you know, not the extra masculine muscles, but just a little bit of lean muscle I think is cool. And there's a pool out there, which I have not been in since I've been here, and it's too damn cold, plus I don't swim. But yeah, they got treadmills, free weights, machines. And again, this is my favorite machine right here. If you have bad knees, and you don't like to run on a treadmill or run on a track, this is awesome because it protects your knees and yet you're still burning, and it usually has tons of programs built in. Maybe be careful. Here, okay. Start, yeah, they have like cardio, fat burning program, strength. I'm gonna go for fat burn. And yeah, and right now, apparently there's a government shutdown, and according to the news, everyone's blaming the next person. But we all know who's responsible, don't we? Anyway, let me get my little workout here, and then I'm gonna go back and clear up the apartment like I promised, get something light to eat, and yeah, do my hair before work tomorrow. So that's the plan. On with Kareem. Can you see me?
Why are you filming?
Because I want to. Say hello to YouTube.
You still doing that?
Of course. I haven't been uploading, but I plan to yeah, I've been recording, but I plan to upload later. So how's my good-looking son?
Doing all right.
You doing all right? I was trying to see Daddy's teeth. That's what I was trying to see, his teeth, to see if they look that much better, since he keeps complaining about the cleaning. Where is he?
I don't know if it changed.
Where is he?
We just got back home.
I know, I was talking to him while he was taking a walk.
Oh, there you go.
And where's Miriam?
He's taking a shower.
Oh, okay.
What?
Let me see. Well, they look a little better, but definitely need braces. What's in the pot?
It's Filipino adobo chicken.
Filipino? What do you know about Filipino?
It's not about knowing. That's why you.
When was the last time you cooked Filipino food? That's the first.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to broaden my my kids' palate.
Interesting. All right.
Adobo chicken, Filipino style.
So hopefully it was pretty tasty, huh?
I don't know, was it tasty? Yeah. You liked it? Okay, see? And then, yeah, and rice and peas.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I haven't eaten dinner yet, but even though I always feel like my schedule is always around what I'm about to eat, but I haven't actually eaten dinner yet today.
Right.
I think I'm just going to do veggies. And I always say that. I'm only going to do veggies, and then I go in there and I make something serious. I love you
I
too.
can't wait for you to come home. Yeah.
I know. So we can harass each other.
Yeah. Well, at least I have someone, yeah. Well, we can start exercising together.
Yeah.
Motivate each other.
Yeah. So I just got in. It's Monday evening after work. And I love when I come in and the place is neat. It's not like I have kids here, but I make a really big mess. But I love when I come back and it's super neat. Because like I said yesterday, I did clear up. Am I gonna miss this apartment? Hail to the no. Hail to the no. With this glass table. But it's fun. But for right now, I'm gonna make some couscous. So, got my water boiling, and there's the couscous from a few days ago. Let me turn on the light. And it's really simple. Just put a little water, a little bit of salt if you want. I don't use salt, so just a little water and a little bit of butter. And then I pour my little couscous, and I don't really measure anything. I just guesstimate what's good enough for me. Yeah, that looks good. And the thing about couscous, you know, it's Mediterranean, it's Middle Eastern, it's a lot of different cultures use it, and you can like make amazing salads. You can also add like nuts or raisins sometimes, depends how savory you want it, but it's lovely and it's fast. That's why I love it, because it's so freaking fast. I'll make a quick stew here and have it with my couscous, of course some fried plantain and some vegetables, and I'm good. And I always try to cook, you know, in like 20 minutes or less, nothing more than that, because I don't have the patience right now. When I'm home with the kids, then maybe. Oh, what's in my pantry? Garbage bags. I hear only ethnic people keep these bags. I don't know, I keep them, I find use for them. You know, I'll throw, like when I empty out a can of tuna, for example, I can't throw the tuna or can in the garbage straight because it'll smell, so I'll put it in a bag and seal it before throwing it out. Or, I don't know, somehow there's always tons of uses for garbage bags. What do you use it for? It's a little dark in here. So I have a shelf of a few supplies in here, some onions, potatoes, some pasta, some my fufu, which I haven't opened. I'm gonna save it till I go home and give the kids. And that's it. Ooh, let me be careful. See? 20 minutes or less and I have a meal for 2 people. Do you see my Scotch bonnet? And do you see I have lots of vegetables? Cauliflower and zucchini and tomatoes and So, who says you can't cook with vegetables and be healthy and be tasty? You know, got to get your life more exciting with vegetables. And there's my couscous, nice and fluffy, 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 fluffy. So, and what do you think is over here? Of course, the plantain. It's not done yet. Just checking in. Today's one of those days where I'm just tired. I can't wait for it to be over. Just tired. I mean, when I say can't wait for it to over, I mean today, just because it was very busy and I had a lot of patients, so I still have a lot of notes to catch up on, and it's about 6:17 p.m. But yeah, on top of everything else, I got bit. So random, I got bit on my neck. At first I thought it was like my fingernail scratched me. You know, you kind of just touch yourself and you're like, oh, what's that? So then I look and let me show you. It's not cute, but it itches like crazy and I want to scratch it. But you shouldn't scratch it, because when you scratch any part of you like that, you're more likely to get it infected. So you want to avoid scratching it. So I did take a Benadryl last night and that helped me sleep, but I don't really like taking stuff like that, because then in the morning your mouth feels kind of dry and you feel a little bit drowsy a little bit. But I did sleep really well. So anyway, this is what, do you see it? It's like, I don't know, it looks gross to me when I look in the mirror, but you see like something had a field day on my neck. Like, why? I don't even remember getting bit, honestly. I don't. But something obviously bit me. So anyway, I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, But you know, you have some of those days where you just feel like, I can't seem to get it together. I can't seem to work fast enough. I can't seem to get all the things I need to get done. But we must remember we're only human, and there are only 24 hours in a day. And we shouldn't be so hard on ourselves sometimes, right? All right, I guess I'll talk to you later. Good morning. Good morning. It's my last weekend in the apartment here in Georgia, and I'm making a nice cute little pot. This is a small pot of oatmeal, and believe it or not, I genuinely love oatmeal that's homemade, like from scratch. So I use the Quaker oats, old-fashioned Quaker oats, 100% whole grain, and I also mix it with some of this. I mean, either or is fine. This one is from Kroger, old-fashioned 100% whole grain. And I mean, you know, you tell patients to do this, but I genuinely love this for breakfast or any time when I have time to make it. So some oatmeal, I boil it with water, and then I add evaporated milk to it, and then I add raisins, and look, I got some cinnamon. I use cinnamon and nutmeg. Must have these two. So cinnamon, nutmeg, evap milk, and some condensed milk for a little indulgence. And it is so delicious. On this very cloudy day, this is what I need. So I can't believe this is my last weekend here. It's crazy. My last weekend in this apartment by myself, I believe. So yeah, I don't know what the future holds. I do know I'll be taking a break, I believe, in February. I have no interest in being back out or doing patient work for the month of February. So I'm going to get back to doing some creative stuff and having some fun. Good night. I figured since I started the day with you showing you my oatmeal porridge that I would end the day with you, since I didn't really vlog today. So I am comfortably tucked in bed, but I am exhausted. I can barely keep my eyes open. I won't tell you how late it is, but it's pretty late. Well past my bedtime. So what did I do today? Of course, I did go into the office. Of course I did. And did I cook? Yeah, I did. I did. Actually, today, instead of my usual fish, I cooked some beef. That's what I had. I cooked some beef and rice, brown rice. And I'm always writing, but I mean writing properly. Actually writing a book, maybe. Or at least starting, right? So that's some of my big goals. But I also would like this year to travel a little bit more. I don't know why I'm saying that, because you're probably thinking, aren't you traveling now? Yeah, I'm traveling now for work, but I'd like to travel more for pleasure, and take my kids and husband with me. I would like to do that. So yeah, those are some of my goals for the rest of the year, or at least the first few months when I'm home. Anyway, I need to have some relaxing thoughts right now so I can go to sleep, or else I'll do what most women do, which is think too much and make all these lists, and then you can't go to sleep because you keep checking the list in your head. Good night. Bye. I mashed up some really ripe bananas and 2 eggs and some milk. I even put some coconut milk in there too, flour, and to make it super healthy, I put some flaxseed in there. So let's see how this banana fritter turns out. Oil is pretty hot. Well, I thought it was hot, but I guess it's not that hot. So let me put it up a little bit. But that's okay, because at least it won't burn. So yeah, trying to be semi-healthy. Not the prettiest pancakes, but they taste amazing. And these ones are done. Don't want to burn them. Yeah, let's put this on here. And tomorrow I have lunch because I try not to eat too heavy when I'm at work. I hate that. So I just stopped at the supermarket to buy some groceries. I'm going in a few days and I still bought groceries because I'm concerned that the kids are gonna come to pick me up and I wanna make sure they have something. So I have juice, almond milk, cookies, stuff they like, goldfish, bananas. Anyway, I'm outside here and you just have to stop and thank God. Look, over there's an accident. It just happened. I don't know if you can see, there's a red car straight in the middle of the frame and the police are there and now the ambulance and that car over there's the red car straight ahead. It's smashed up. Just look at that. Just reminds you to be really careful when you're driving and to count your blessings. It's just crazy. Look. So there's the police. I'm gonna zoom back out and the fire. So I just got back in the apartment, brought my groceries in, or the little that I got. So I love these. I hate to say it, but I do. So this is my little reward. And I love how they have these little tabs instead of having to open up the whole packet. These little lift tabs. Just love it. All right, come on. These two hands. Okay, so this is my weakness, y'all. These lemon cookies by Oreos. I actually now almost prefer them to the chocolate cookies because, anyway, I just do. So excuse me. Yeah, I got some gloves because I'm going to be cleaning the kitchen, doing a really good cleaning of the kitchen before I leave this apartment. Yesterday I did the bathroom and I swept. It's a lot moving in and out constantly. So these are the cheddar goldfish snacks for the kids. They love to snack on the road. So I bought this with them in mind. And like I showed you, the bananas. And they should be here tomorrow, so they'll want that. Plantain, we all like plantain, so I plan to make that for them. Ooh, I better put this in the fridge. The silk almond milk. Miriam doesn't drink regular milk. Gotta take the garbage out. It's like when I get home, I never stop. I can't just sit down. So let's dump this out in the garbage. Back outside. Okay. And you would think I would lock the door, but I don't. I just pull it ajar a little bit. Seems safe enough, plus it's only a few steps. So here we go. There's that beat up looking car over there. They scratched my car. Alright, so you see the dumpster is really just walking distance from the apartment. And this is what I do. Take my garbage, mundane stuff like that. So we don't have a maid in America. People think when you're a doctor you should have a maid or a cleaner. I don't do any of that. I do everything myself. So back to the apartment we go.